I guess I'm back. And I need to figure out a few things because well, you see, I've been sitting here for a little bit now and noticed that I don't really have a proper way of dealing with the height difference in my base because I don't really want to use water that much. But first of all, in order to have a good sorting system, there needs to be some kind of that. And second, hell no. Hope this helps, Arrow. This does help. Thank you, Arrow, for bringing that to my base. Indeed, that's pretty much what happened. I told Arrow that I needed a little bit more stuff, and today I got it, I guess. But there's one thing that's clear to me, and that would be that we are in need of some better transportation system. Because I can't possibly let everything go in here. Or people from outside could probably pick it up, like... Alright, you know what? Let's test this out. I have 25, 20... I have 27... Yeah, I picked it up. So this is no solution. Having the water stream that's making sure everything's working here. But a complete turning thing would also not be too good. So indeed. But actually that's not too stupid, like... You can also let something run up here, which in any way needs sand, and we have about that. Wow. I mean, there is this temptation of having to hold back your lava, and you just can't. Because sure as heck I have everything up somewhere as always. But even then, this room is pretty much set as is. There's not much that anyone can change at this point. We also have to bring this water stream up high enough so we can actually do something. Or in other words, higher up than what we can actually do properly. But you know what? Let's take a look at the good old Wither castle. At our good old Wither nether thing here. Well, I guess you were this guy that at some point said, in case of an emergency, break the glass. Don't even try to, you won't win this. Oh, is the existence of this one somewhat sweet? The fact that I'm completely going around here without anything properly. I mean, I should be cautious a while. At least I'm getting some of that sweet grass. Hmm. I mean, I think if Arrow ever finds this one, I think he can probably bet on the fact that someone started to dig up here. And that not in the worst quantities, I'll assume. And now I am digging up here pretty quickly. And that not in my worst quantities. But hey, let's get this straight. Can we actually like take a look at So alright, we wanted to go over to the village real quick because it's actually, yeah, as I expected. I guess they didn't choke as it looked like in. Wow. Alright then. I guess the next thing that really happens is that I'm bringing a better armor to this. When I'm finding an appropriate door to begin with. Might take a little. Then again, we won't really find an appropriate door. As much as appropriate doors goes. A good timing for me to pop in, I suppose. Yeah, Sonic, maybe, maybe not, who knows. And since when are you watching my streams? Never seen you anywhere, but okay, I guess you do. Fine by me, you can't complain. I'm still mad that I couldn't possibly win against that thing. Oh dear. Arrow is planning big. And I assume that he wanted to go big from the beginning on. I mean, that's true. No one knows until you say something. Okay, this is the part that I digged. Things are there. I need to get them. It certainly holds its scale like that. Well, yeah. I'm not sure how big Arrow wants to make this though. Like, the size is good, but the height is one of the things that I'm wondering about, because ants, you can bet for me. I won't go easy. Definitely not. Not after losing my stuff like that. Hold on, you wanna die, Spider? This is giving a tribute to myself dying next to a village in a death. I mean, it certainly didn't do that to me, but I guess I never died next to a village. Only that was to an entire village of zombies and one spider. I mean, I guess it's still deja vu's. And I need a few melons now. I guess the 15 is a reasonable size. I feel like someone was already here. And I have more than one way, because no creeper ever actually exploded here, so at least not in my recording. Ha ha ha. My plan with this village is, I assume, nothing. I mean, it is more Arrow's village than mine, and guess I'm just taking my melons here. Until I broke that one thing. I'm stupid. I want to break that. And also, someone apparently already looted it, but I'm not too sure. Only the question of why am I even here? Why am I even doing this here? Like, I mean, I guess I don't need it. Yep. I just fell down in a way that was not really cool to anyone. Shut up, zombie. You'll burn. You'll burn to death. I mean, what can the zombie say? I'm not wrong. That is something only you can ask yourself. Why? Well, I mean, keep in mind the delay is... The delay is rather big for me to YouTube, and then here comes you and I'm trying to interact with you. I mean, I don't really know what you talked of before, but okay. Goodness, why am I so bad? Yeah, always why. I mean, given the size of that thing, concrete and terracotta, yeah. That thing is going to be flattened down until there's no sand left. Pretty much. But I already helped him with that. See? I already got a little bit of sand. Not that it will ever actually hold anything to my ever-growing need of sand, because... I mean, you should have seen my need of sand in the last realm at the end. I mean, to be honest, my base had the problem of needing a lot of glass last time. This time I have the problem that my base needs a lot of wood. Because hence, look at that. And that's like my third floor. And yeah, I am trying to fill this up. With chests, that is. I mean, that looks astonishing already. To be fair, there's an issue myself with all the time is... What? To be fair, there's an issue myself with all the time is with needing a lot of dark oak and concrete. I mean, Sonic, I know what you mean, but... Grammar? Have I heard of that? I'm not too sure. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more bookshelves that I'm missing here. 6 more until I can say that this thing is complete. On the other hand, not too bad. Also not too good, because honestly, I don't even have enough cobblestone, to be fair. What am I doing? Thinking that this is ever enough? I mean, to be fair, yeah, I can just simply jump over that. Am I going to use sand to stack up? Probably. Because there's no such sweeter thing than... Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think it's completely okay to be a little bit selfish mining this piece of glowstone. Also good to see the gas safe bridges there in the nether. Yeah, I mean... in the last realm there was this one situation that I had to save Arrow, because Arrow was literal somewhere. He was at like 900 blocks away from spawn in the nether. And I came to him and saved him, and then while I was dealing And then there was this one problem that we went over a bridge, a 1 block bridge, that is, out of netherrack, and a gas just bumped that thing while I was gently falling into the now new hole in the bridge, and I couldn't do anything. Just fall straight into lava. I mean, what else are you expecting me to do then, rather than immediately trying to fetch up my potion of fire resistance and drinking that I luckily even had. I actually made sure I'm surviving. That's more than you can ask from me normally. But yeah, I kinda died. Just that I could finally at some point shoot the gas down and swim to the next best location and then try to get arrow and try to get to arrow again that way. Reminds me how a constant thing. Well, hey zombie, I was reading Sonic's messages and you interrupting me. How rude. Reminds me how a constant theme that myself could do in the old realm with transport myself thousands of blocks in Nether. Would not want to go on a 1 block bridge in another. I mean, especially if it's a 1 block bridge out of netherrack. Those things bust the moment a single fireball hits that thing. Trust me, I've been there. Now I need more cobblestone. Who's ever heard of that? I mean, to be fair, I always have this kind of cobblestone problem, and I found ways to dodge it for a few times now. Netherrack is about as good defense as a paper bag in a tsunami. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't argue with that. It's missable. Man, I wish I could do better comparisons like that. And now I still have no idea what this llama is doing here. I may have just given it the possibility to wander around a little. Look at that. And to be honest, this looks a lot safer to me. I mean, I can still fall in lava, but it's better now, and I got a little bit of cold stone. Nope, that was not my plan. Told her that is not my plan. Plan was to make new furnaces. Because the more furnaces there are, the better the smelting. And also that would mean that I would then have 3 furnaces or something. that Liama is going above and beyond for the search for things to sell by going underground. Honestly, Sonic. Honestly, I feel like you're more entertaining me than I'm entertaining you. Oh, goodness. I mean, again, you aren't really wrong, I assume. Even though I hate saying that you are not wrong. Do I have a little bit more words on that? Manuals. Of course, because I have everything. The equation is as simple as that. I have everything. Boom, basta. Actually, doesn't really seem like I have much of an... I mean, it doesn't really feel like I have much of an... thing anyway here. What a gifts. I mean, I guess maybe that is actually ice. No, I know where I'm putting the that. Rightfully about here. I mean, I guess you gotta get it, put it somewhere. White. Here a little bit blue ice and here a little bit of the normal ice. I have to look another thing, by the way. Did Lady pull her pickaxe yet? No. I mean, then... I didn't even notice that I had too much of glass. I started this. Now it's one more time to go. Yeah, because I already did some glass work, I guess. I didn't even know we had that much stone. Now I know where all my cobblestone is. I kept wondering where that is anyway. I guess the mysterium is resolved. I mean, yeah, it's kind of obvious that all of this can't be. Hi NBA, do you know where the main square is located? I want to build a few things there, but I don't know where it even is. Even though myself does it as well. Seeing a hole being used as an elevator down is a very, very unurban. I mean, yeah, it's problematic. You see, you're kind of used to falling down and dying. And I've guessed you never even, and I guess you never even saw those like, come on, here. Those extreme 1 block high, things that I am doing sometimes. And yet the chances of me actually finding diamonds or some sort of that is not even too bad. I mean, we're currently bursting here through some diorite, but still. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just sticking that out here. And because of the main square, I am not too sure where it's actually at. I think I know where it is generally supposed to be. And I think I saw, and I think I can locate the sign where it is. Did you know you could did not know you could crawl now in Bedrock though? Thought it was still in Java. Like it was. The thing is, Java has a little bit of a better implementation for the crawling mechanism. And I think the fact that it's possible in Bedrock is more like to be seen as a bug of some sorts. Truth is, it's complicated. You know what? Just let me fix that up. Because I'm not leaving any holes here. Thanks. And yeah, I'm always carrying the water bucket with me so I can actually get out. But yeah, in water you have in the Bedrock edition you have to use water. I'm just having the water here and getting in here. In the Java edition though, you can just simply place a trapdoor there and use that. But that mechanism isn't really working the way it should here in Bedrock. I don't even know if it's actually intended to work. But even a door would work in Java. Like just closing the door and it would crawl, but Not here. Java has this is a little bit better there, but I guess I just found a way to make it work anyway. I mean, ma'am, what am I still expecting when I'm trying to dig and cobblestone with a Fortune 3 pickaxe? I mean, there is an... I mean... Solid X... Solid X Clan 2. Hi, I have a YouTube channel and you might need to tell me, is Solid X Clan 2? I mean, what do you mean? I don't even know a Clan 2. I only know that you just kinda typed your own name here there. What's on there? I'm getting annoyed by my own stupidity, I guess. I mean, Creeper, if it really has to be this way, and don't pin me up for this Metal Gear Rising lyrics, alright? It has to be this way. Maybe not. I guess that are educational codes, you know. 1, 2. We have 2 babies. Finally. Ah. That was not my goal. Thank you. The leather, I mean. As of now, this is the only reason why I even have them to begin with. Um, hence, I did something, wanted something different, alright? But maybe just start by doing the obvious stuff, alright? So, craftable. We need two redstone lamps. I guess on that occasion, can also come and do a little bit of sugarcane work. I need to harvest it all, I guess. Fish. So where's the general build area for like crops and stuff? Honestly, I don't even know really. Um, yeah, maybe I should know a little bit more about about the realm that I'm playing in. Yeah. Wait. Almost thought I'm locked in here. Because I don't really like breaking blocks. And here we have no one else than Arrow himself. Welcome. Didn't think I see you. Dude. Everything's all right? That thing died. Fast. So, as much as I know, side of future, main square. I don't even know if that's for shops though. Like only for shops or not. Main square for what exactly? I guess the general main square, just like around in the center of the world. That's most likely the goal that we always have. Not sure that's not sure if that's where the shops go though. And as you can see, nothing is built here. As you can see, nothing is yet. That wasn't very cash money of that creeper. Nothing being built, so the main square is just like my base. I mean, have you even reached your location yet? Those 50,000 by 50,000? And I thought, like, honestly, I thought Hyper's insane with 5,000 by 5,000. But no. No, you wanna be the loneliest man in this server. Good work. I think you made this. That are like even 5,000 blocks in another, which is going to take a little bit. Nope, got to about 8,000 and recovered my stuff. Wow. I mean, that sounds a little bit more relaxing. After all, there was a guy called Venom, and that guy managed to get, fall through the blocks at only 2,000 blocks off from the center. I mean, what do you expect? Minecraft isn't even perfect. Then again, the fact that this is even possible, falling through the blocks without actually trying to, is still... I mean, alright. We'll make the full trouble at some point, I don't doubt that. Even though there is something in me that tells me, don't believe that guy, because that guy doesn't actually know what he's doing. Oh, what a wonder you can't grow. Wouldn't have thought of that. Oh goodness. Getting all the wood is definitely not the easiest thing in this world. I guess I'm getting seeds for that. I'll come back at a later point. So the plan is to make your base a giant tree. Yeah. Or rather what Xenoblade 2 called the world tree. And I'm going to make this huge space, more like space station thing at the top too. But as of now, you can tell my base isn't really large. And it already took multiple stacks of war logs. While the realm is still relatively new, got to get it a bit of a time before the stump becomes a mighty oak of a world tree. I mean, yeah, it's true. And honestly, even having that kind of massive stump actually tells you what's being planned. Like, whoops, oops, I can't actually build further now. My bad. Or something like that. So all what? After daydreaming a little bit more about how this system is supposed to work in the future, I think I'm ready to say that I massively need to increase this birch forest thing here. Because, well, yeah. This one was good. This one was good. This one is new. This one was about here. That one was about here. I'll give one here. One here. So, and now I got it. Yeah. That's about the birch stuff here. And I got like half a stack of new wood. That's not too bad. And yeah, the wheel is relatively new. Not even a month old, so what is it? I mean, honestly, this thing hasn't even made it to one of my friend's birthdays. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna tell who it is. Just gonna say that it's tomorrow. And I don't like the fact that, well, I guess you can hear my problem now. That might actually be a little bit of a kill thing. Like, if the whole thing starts blowing up, then I have a little bit of a problem, maybe? I hope this never happens. So, anyway. Go down there. I mean, this is also going to be one of those things at some point. And I'm going to have like a massive elevator system here. I hope I'm just not screwing this whole plan up. Like, I have a temptation to do that. Also, because maybe before I'm screwing up here anything, I should go here. That's for the cobblestone, that's for this. And then I think I have more of that, but now it's that kind of stuff. Because, oh, I mean, I guess you can see where this is going. I just need to place in the redstone. And by this amount have already a ton of redstone for blocks. Especially because with all the wood that I have, about that should be good, and about that should be good. I can make a long list of more shields. Science. Language thing. Anyway. I'm actually gonna drop down here. It hurts. I know. But actually, the whole situation slowly starts building up on me as I realized maybe this wasn't even that bad, that good of an idea. Actually, that whole thing doesn't really make that much sense. And maybe I can sneak. Yeah. Yes. I actually am able to sneak. Well, that is disappointing. Yeah, this is the realization, the late realization you have when you notice that you fucked up. Okay, if I wanna make one item like elevate the thing here, then I need to notice that this thing is reserved, or otherwise you could pick up the blocks through the blocks, and that wouldn't be cool. Which would then lead me with a possibility of having another one here. Great work. I know it now. Something tells me that I'm doing something wrong. Good thunderstorm. I can only say good thunderstorm. Is this actually good enough? It is good enough. But you know what I'm gonna do anyway? Gonna fetch those things to make sure they're actually blocks of water. Is that the moment when you realize that your system might be broken in some way? So, all what? The first thing that those things have to work with is pure gravel. Now I know one thing for sure, that is water. That is literally water sourcing now. And keep in mind I can do literally another one here. Actually, I can do another one here. And then here, and then here. And I guess here. Oh, and no. Here, I guess. And here, and then here. Congratulations. I need water. I need water, and I need a lot of water actually. Because hence, this is not finished. Wonder, anyone actually always thought about why am I doing this? Why am I doing this water system? Because sometimes the room really doesn't match up. No, I'm not gonna sleep. Not gonna sleep. Needed spawn point. That's just a little problem now, that I don't know how to get up otherwise. But now I can just simply crawl into this. And place this thing like nothing ever happened. And because it's now there, and say that this is now officially water blocks, making this thing up here. And now I have a cool, better way of making this system possible. And I'm leaving this on for all the other times that I'm needing to build something like this. Also, keep in mind that theoretically, now I can use this thing again. Theoretically. Not really gonna do it. Because honestly, I just want to make sure everyone can survive here. Even if it means cranking that thing up like that. It hurts in my eyes. That all the water here hurts in my eyes, but you know what, I'm cool with this. As for the item elevator, that thing needs a whole lot of different treatment from me. I mean, you can think of now whatever you want. This one is practically just just what I'll call the safety thing. So I'll go ahead and kinda close all of this. Now I'm locked in again. And yeah, this is a way of how you can safely dig straight down. That's interesting. Ah. That is a weird and awkward spot thing to have to deal with. I did not expect to have that kind of trouble. I mean, after all, this was about the block that was... I think this was it. That was meant to be that way. But thinking straight into that direction means actually past everything that could become a problem. I'm impressed. So now, Is that what's called stupid? Actually, that's not gonna work. I guess my only real possibility is to just simply go crazy there. And this is, to be honestly, way up for all the items. Yeah. I mean, I never told you that thing is going to be hard or anything, really. I mean, that was easy. But the thing is, this won't really bring me far. Can we stop now? I said it's not gonna bring me far, did I? I mean... Now I have the one important question. Yes. What then? Let me down. Right? Boom! Yeah, exactly. I just built the beginning of what's still to come, and the beginning of one of the stupidest things I've ever did. Do you have glowstone? A little. Why? And take I'm gonna be on a toilet real quick though. So I hope no one's mad at me or something. I have this tendency to screw things up. Um hmm. Yeah. Also, in a little bit, there's going to be the question of dirt. Simple dirt. As I'm parking more things here. Try to bring those into effect, and 9 of you guys. And this is going to be what I call the hmm. Choppers that easy to craft. We aren't here to craft them, we are here to craft books and a bookshelf. Butch. 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 And tell me this little more satisfying about finally Not knowing what he wanted to do. Put the dang bookshelf right here in the corner. Get down. And get right into this. Get into... That's actually not even a thing too bad. So one thing becomes apparent already. Using the full-length won't be a problem for an big super smelter that apparently I need before any kind of sorting system. Oh my word. Oh my word. And my iron. It's simply not gonna be better, so... Huh. So... Hold on. Another Sophia. You need... oh. Oh. Um... Okay, we're all too stupid for this. Yeah, maybe. The thing is, ladders are still the fastest thing to go, but... You know what? There needs to be one, like, the slow thing. The casual ladder that you can still rely on to bring you up and down. No, no, no. I mean, I will be drawn into this one anyway. Yeah, I mean, am I like the only one who feels like that this solution is not the best, but... I don't know, I couldn't really care less. To be quite frankly with you guys. Managed to get the crit, managed to get you down before you could really damage me. Why? You're sadly in my territory. And before all the girls scream, "What are you doing? I want my pony back." I mean... I feel like that is a stupid thing. Like as well as, I mean, okay, that thing is going to be swooped in some kind of apartment at some point. You cows are getting at some point extremely unnecessary, and I think all of you know that, yet we got like three baby cows. That of course entitles me to kill a few of them. And since this cow decided to spawn outside, it's down too. Then again, I have to say, yeah. Also, that is going to be doubled at some point. Hi. Hi. Just as the message came in. Why? I have a YouTube channel and my name is Solid X Clan 2. Yeah, cool. I'm not interested. Like, I'm not gonna promote for you. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I can check it out. I'm already at it. Hmm. The fuck am I actually doing here? Why isn't up even more? Good. Okay, that's more sugarcane growing capacity. What am I talking? I've never seen myself falling flat trying to say a word that way. I may not make things more easy here for going and mining next to lava here, but trust me, I need some place here. I mean, I'm not getting too much space, as you can see. Now with that being taken out, I think I can go and collect those. Retreat. Be careful not to fall in lava, as always. So, in other words, what the fuck is this Moen doing anyway? Because that's, at this point, that's the harmony of the story, right? This Moen hasn't have any kind of idea how he gets this iron here. But he seems to have remembered that this is still a thing. Gaga Games. Hi. 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 How's it going? Hmm. I have a problem. I need stone. And I don't have enough stone. So I'm sitting here desperately trying to mine enough stone. Because the stream has been going for almost 2 hours now. And I wouldn't have, and I didn't really make good. I speak Portuguese. Oh. I don't know Portuguese, sadly. My mother tongue is actually German. And I'm speaking English because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, this is an English realm after all, so I guess I'm speaking English. Did I just say that I don't really understand Portuguese? I don't think there are too many Portuguese viewers, given the fact that I have 3 viewers, which I might be one of them. So now, what I also wanted to do is to make sure that I got an capable farm to farm ice. Yep. For your information, I am tired. So 50. This is still Treaty's room, and this is probably still the thing that's caged there. Hello. I seriously hope you aren't too grumpy for the fact that I'm just letting you in there. Letting you be in there. And honestly, I don't know what you're doing there. I doubt they could care. This here is Treaty's thing. And I guess I'm not gonna touch his stuff. It may even be that the ice plan of making like a huge ice farm only works. The limited number. Because honestly, this part is still there, but you know what? I'm not gonna wait for it until it refills. That's cool. That's a good question. So. I just need to wait until my skin loads in. homeomorphic to 3 square. Square. I'll take that with a little bit of a grain of salt. Now, the problem is now the game's afoot. And I mean, what did they expect? The only problem is that I need to make sure they aren't freezing that fast. As some of them want to make it look. Nope. Dude. I am not sure if I ever dealt with something more annoying. Anyway, that's not gonna do much. Because that honestly helps. Alright, you know what? This starts being annoying. Goodness. I guess I have to cover them like that. By the way, am I seeing this right? That thing might be a giant grain of fish. Of a fish farm. Just checking on them. Yeah, they aren't freezing. I guess the cooler surprise was definitely the fact that I got free fish. And they keep on giving. What the fuck is this? They keep on giving. I mean that water always had this kind of capability. Was something I knew, but not in that kind of manner. What I also have to make sure is if it is possible to make and water or an ice farm up there. But the bad news is for me now that I did not know how crazy effective that can be. I need to get home, get new cobblestone, and try again at a later point because the thing that I built was too effective. Or at least until you notice that all this ice has to be crafted into packed ice at a later point, so it's kinda only about half effective? Like 9th? It is still a point, it is still a possibility. So we have to keep that in mind. Alright, so one thing is clear. Up there. And one thing is clear, not that way. So yeah, I'm kind of crazy with the allocation of the chests, but now, due to the way of how they spawn, due to the way of how those things spawn, I am heavily being onto something. First part is But I'm doing this for the second time now. First part probably is that it's now possible to go here too. Which makes the general movement a little bit easier. Like a little bit. They still don't really know what they're up to. Monster stuff. Manuals with redstone. And just generally shit again. And here you can see me failing. Wait, what? Oh, come on! I can't be that useless. As much as I know, I'm actually alone in the house right now. Oh, the wolf is sleeping. I'm not. What is it that tells me that he didn't want to leave? I hit the arrow. I hear that skeleton shoot at me. And I still have not crafted a new set of armor. Which is the first thing that I could possibly do. Um, I mean, that fish fest. Truth is, I almost feel bad for the fish. But they're visibly bad in here, so... Honestly, this is getting ridiculous. But then again, you know what they always say, proof of concept. And no one can hurt you. Because if you prove them that your idea works, then you can tell them that you can do a fucking ridiculous farm here. Yeesh. You just need to bring it in the correct way. Is that it? I like that. I like that. So... I still, all of you, I hope all of you have had yourself with the snowy snow that Motring announced them. I mean, hey, at least we had fun, yeah. Snowy snow though. You know, hearing that from no one else than Chap is like, hey dude, what were you thinking as you said that? Tell me. I really need to look up the mechanics on how water works. Because in the most general basic sense, we can go till here in order to get that thing done. Because you know what? Nothing is gonna bring us, and they are spawning again. You know, I'm just trying to get some ice here, but nope. Oh yeah. It's not gonna be effective. It's not even good at anything. But it's a system. It sounds so cruel when you see that I'm not caring at all for those. But honestly, they keep on spawning. They keep on spawning. They just keep on fucking spawning. Bah. I guess I guess those guys are happy. Ah, goodness, that's too much food for me to even comprehend. And the worst part is, look at that. Look at that. Want to say something? Well, I guess this is a literal definition of what happens if you leave too much water in the cold. I absolutely love this though. And the worst part is this works. This just works, you know? Alright, but sadly enough we know that we can not just that we cannot just make an iron farm. We just need to make it big enough, like, seriously. I guess everything is okay at this point. But big enough. It has to be big enough. So, let's remember the part of being big enough or not being big enough. And remember the fact that nothing's too bad here. But we did indeed cheat the system on multiple occasions here. And that without being aware of it. And there's one more zombie villager pretty much. And there's still my cows, there's still an ungrown everything. Die. 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 I won't turn around. But yeah. Okay, that's not too effective. We all know that, but the fact that it's possible to do that is insane. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, I'm just making this. And trust me, lady, your pickaxe has worked great. It's not over. I'm definitely going to break that at some point. I can guarantee you that, even if it hurts me. But I'm maybe the guy with blue eyes, more blue eyes, and with more packed eyes. Like, the thing is, it is possible to graft with eyes. How cool is that? And also, how did they come from blue eyes to packed eyes? Like, I don't really see a good correlation there, but apparently they do. And it's making me worry. That looks... I don't know. Actually, I'm just noticing the lag of this anyway. Of... That is now the... That... Okay, so it is called sapling. Um. One. Um. This then is ice. It, um. And level. This. Dirt. Diawide and netherrack. Andesite, flint, and a cup. Hmm. Um. That's pretty much the best explanation you can get there. Seriously, monster stuff, and then you come here and be like, yeah, sure. I can finally lose some of this. I mean, growing stuff is like, sure. It grows stuff. Huh. There's even more of that. um. Hmm. Yeah. But I have an officially new chest. And an official. And we still have to say the god of their own watermelons. I think with that being now there, um, hmm. Now monster stuff, more arrows, more that stuff, more that stuff. um, building blocks, because that's literally what it is from now on. And with that being said, I think my sorting system or my storage, not a system, it's just simply storage space, is literally bigger in storage than everything I've ever built. Like, look at that thing. This is an absolute monstrosity. And everyone knows that the moment I'm building those two, at one side that I have more storage than I possibly need for anything. because this is the biggest storage system that I've ever built. It's like, it's not really the better one, but it's just bigger. And every now and then leaves me out. Also place for stuff that I don't really actually need. Anywhere. Look at that. That one, that one, that one, that one. Can be considered growing stuff, without a doubt. That is flint. That is more of that. 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 That, and that. I guess this is the malicious code now. Malicious tools. And if we have malicious tools, then we have enchanting tools. You know, malicious enchanting tools. Because literally, that's everything we get. We don't have anything else. This is the biggest, I think, biggest thing that I've ever built. But I'm sad to announce that this stream is not going to go for much longer. I've fucking out. Down there it's flint. And of course in the middle floor is the actual thing. That. Guys, this was it. This was one of the coolest times actually that I had on this realm so far. A lot has happened, a lot. The storage system is better than ever and leaves me with that little... Oh. Malicious tools. Even more malicious tools. Okay. Everything back where it should be. I'm gonna end the stream now since I'm tired. I need to be in bed to be halfway reasonable. Ready to be out and eating tomorrow. And for everything else, I wish you good luck. Y'all and everyone who's actually trying to do something. Just need to look who actually pinged me this time. I guess that's it. No one on Discord, so I guess I'm ending the stream now and be happy. The base, like, this is not really the base of how I want it, but it's a start, and at this point it's really, really cool. Good.